Welcome to Firefighter Golf. It's December 9th and it's going to be 65 degrees today in Kansas City. I'm in short sleeve. I love it. Next week's not going to be so good here, so trying to take advantage and get some footage before the winter really hits here in Kansas City. And so for people just tuning in, this channel is about PTS in the fire service, post-traumatic stress, PTSI. It's an injury to the brain. It's not a disorder. It comes from the things we've seen over time. And I guess you can see something that traumatically bothers you, like a child killed in a car wreck or a house fire, and that affects people differently. But over time, from the things I've seen, I can only be real from my experience to you, is that it was hard for me to separate my work life to my home life, and it caused problems at home. So there's the realness from me to help people that might be suffering from the same problems. You know, some firefighters and police have killed themselves, military killed themselves because of what's going on in their head. So I just want everyone to be self-aware of what's going on in our minds and try to overcome it to make your life better with your family and friends, for yourself obviously. So anyway, just stepping right out of the car to play. This tee-ball here on hole 2 might be gonorrhea. So anyway, I love it out here, sharing these stories with you guys, sharing my golf game with you, trying to get better and keep grinding. With PTS, me get better, helping you get better, and my golf game get better. Love you all. Thanks for watching. You got a tee? I didn't pack anything yet. Thank you. All right, I got about 210. I'm gonna go with the 22-degree hybrid. Didn't catch all of it, but should be in a good spot to get to that pin on a chip. There's my ball up there, probably about 30-40 yards short. So it is now that time of year here in Kansas, 2-hole. So we put the pin over there after we're done with this one. So Brian had mentioned that they rolled them. I didn't listen. It's well past. Man, no breaky. Hope it bounces hard. Says 158 to the middle. I'm just gonna hit the 9-iron out of this gun. Try to get to the front. Change my mind. I'll go with the choke down 8. I chose that to hopefully, I mean, it did what I thought it would. Kind of, that lie was more like a chunk and run. So we'll see how far it got up. I couldn't tell. All right, 112 to this front left pin today. All right, got 112 winds left, right to left. So got the 50-degree, gonna choke down just slightly. It's like just a little pin high lap, got right up next to it, you know, pin high at least. So here with Mitch, head superintendent here at Falcon Lakes. Superintendent time, I like to call it.
Nice.
Last time he was laying on the ground giving me the spiel, but here on hole number 1, you're clearing out, making it look good, looks good. And then hole number 12, so talk about those 2 projects.
Yeah, so we've constantly been trying to clear that out with our own crew over the last 4 winters. And we had the opportunity to bring a big bulldozer in and to watch that thing work in about 2 hours. It did what it took me 5 years to do. So we're gonna try and make that playable and just continuous in there, more of like a little creek through there.
Okay,
so
nice.
Opens up the area. And then on 12, we had the opportunity to use some of the fill from the development adjacent to that hole to create a bigger berm. I don't know, we don't really have a name for it yet. I called it Mount Baser, Mount Mitch, whatever you want to call it.
Mount Mitch, I like it.
But what it does for the shot value of that hole, I think, is increases it. It's the #1 handicap. It kind of makes it, really makes you stand on that tee and kind of sweat a little bit. And it'll also help in the long run so people don't try to cut that corner and end up actually hooking it into somebody's house.
Yeah.
So there's some dual purpose for that.
Nope,
but
I like it.
I think it'll make the hole better.
Anything else moving forward?
You know, just constant, just day-to-day stuff. Yeah, sod, more tree work on other holes. You'll just see us continue to do as much as we can, just depending on weather. So
all right, keep up the good work.
Thanks, man.
So I just want to say, keep up the good work, Mitch. They do a wonderful job here keeping this course in shape for a public course.
Yeah.
And he does a wonderful job. So
Yeah,
if you're ever in Kansas City, get out here to Falcon Lakes.
Yeah.
And yeah, good job, Mitch. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
I pulled it. God, I didn't trust it when I stood over it. Let's see if Savvy can do it.
Yeah, anybody gets 2 putts at it.
Oh, I know. Savvy. All right, here we are, hole 4. Got about 96 yards to that front pin, front middle maybe. All right, 58 degrees, 95, downhill. Go. On the fringe, should be able to putt at this. Too hard. With these greens.
Not bad.
Not too bad. About 525 yards. Just straight up the chute there. $129 to that pin that's tucked. Looks like it's tucked there, where that grass bunker is at on the right side. All right, I got my 19-degree hybrid, about 229 to the flag. That baby took a little big bounce from my blind bad eyes to be able to see it, but might have went through, we'll see. Trying to golf here, quiet. Quiet. All right, there's where my ball ended up, next to the edge of the bunker. Went all the way through. Got a delicate little chip shot here. It'd be good if this other hole's right there next to it.
Wrong hole.
Oh, the magnetic pull of this hole.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Good speed. Good speed. We'll give him that one.
So that's what's been disappointing for me in these latest rounds you've seen me play, is I haven't been able to cash in on these par 5s when I've been around the green in 2. So it makes me wonder, should I lay up to the 100 yards and have a wedge in, something I could probably get within 10 feet? Or I obviously just probably need to work on my short game to get it closer. I think that's it. I hit it with the heel first. Knock it, Win, knock it. Go left when it hits. About 132 to that front right pin. Got the 9 and the wedge here. Waiting to decide what to do with this wind. Ryan's got knocked down. I'll go with the 9. The wind's up there. Broke down 9-iron was the club. Let's see what I can do with this little delicate little bump and run. Thinking I have to put too much hit in. I used the pitching wedge on that with the heel up, kind of like a putting stroke, and hit it too hard obviously, but I probably should have used the 58 so it would throw it a little higher. So far, just a little disappointed in those 2 bogeys because they probably shouldn't have been on hole 1 and here hole 6. And then not giving myself a chance on hole 5 to have even a decent look at birdie from just beyond the green in 2. But I'm gonna keep grinding, try to get those strokes back here. If I didn't tell you earlier in the video, I don't remember, we're playing from the blue tees today. About 6,500 yards. Dogleg right here, this par 4. I hit the carpet, but all should be fine. Got the 58 here. A 167 7-iron. Got stuck. Too much pace to take any break. So it's a humbling game. I'll take a 6. Hey, it's gonna make me grind the rest of the way. We'll see how I finish on this whole round. That hole's over with, right? It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I will tell you what. I'll tell you something. If let's say a year ago, before I started this journey. Getting a score like that, you would have seen wedges thrown, probably the putter thrown. Not happy about it, but at the same time, I didn't realize, honestly, I did not realize the stresses in my mind and on me that were causing things like that to happen. So I'll gladly not take a 6, obviously, but I'll gladly move on from that, like you're seeing me now, and grind and try to get those strokes back. Or from this point on, not bogey the rest of the way, get a couple birdies, and get that score down as far as I can from where it's at now. And I'm 5 over now. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you of my journey here and how it's helped me on the golf course and my home life. I just don't get mad at things that often anymore, because when it comes down to it, out here playing golf on a beautiful day, what's it really matter? What does it really matter? So I thought I'd share that with you. Thanks for listening. All right, hole number 9 here. After my little pep talk there, let's see if I can overcome. Hey, I feel happy though. I'm out here at 65 degrees weather, December 9th. So, there we go. Hey, I'm over here in the gunch to the right, not squaring this face, getting stuck. I'll figure it out. Let's go see if I can find this and try to grind to a par on this hole, because I'm not going to have a chance for a birdie where this ball is going to be. Here's where the ball ended up, behind this tree, but I have a sliver of hope to get by this tree to that front pin placement. Wish me luck, and that I don't have to go to the dentist. All right, got about 200 yards, 19-degree hybrid. Gonna choke down and try to punch her as far as I can. I'm up there probably about 40 yards out. Didn't hit like I wanted because I was afraid of that tree, but it's in a spot where I can hopefully chip it close or just give myself a good look at par. All right, there's my ball. That's what I got looking up to this. Get it! All right, there's where the shot ended up. Fugly chipping here these last 2 holes. Finally, got somewhat of a feel. Thanks for watching. That was some miserable golf. The last 2 holes, humbling. Hey, gotta take the good with the bad. So hit the like button, subscribe button. Or if you unsubscribe because of that, those last 2 holes, I completely understand. But please don't, because you know, this is not only about golf, about PTS and the fire service, first responders, trying to get the word out through social media any way I can to let my brothers and sisters and even my golfing friends that aren't in, you know, the first responder field, that there are stresses out there besides what I do. So just be aware within your mind. Don't let it overcome you, and you know, you end up taking it out on your family or friends. And thanks for watching. Love y'all.